Test 1, 2, 3. All right. Hello again, everyone. Louis here again. So I just bought a nice new mic for recording the podcast and vlogs and other things. I figured we'll try something different for today's vlog, which is we're gonna be playing a bit of a few practice rounds in Blitz for Talishar, while I discuss the state of few things actually. So let's start off with um, an update. I mentioned that I am uh, playing more of a dash for the skirmish season, so not a lot of Dromai stuff to be reported on. Short one. But yeah, so an update on that is I've modified my old dash deck, which was very Hanabi Blaster focused. Still a Hanabi Blaster focused build, but overall, it's performing better. I've been running with boom grenades, Tekla pounders, and hadron colliders. Damage output is respectable, if I do say so myself. Yeah, and then managed to do some practice in one of the armories. I pulled off a very how would you say beautiful maneuver in where I managed to pull off a red throttle for 15. There was no follow up afterwards because I drew an all red hand, but still pretty decent. So I'm confident in taking this deck to skirmish, which would be uh, a week from this recording. Could be this weekend when I publish this vlog. So that's the update for my dash deck. Let's discuss a few other things that have happened, particularly changes to the amount of living legend points. I haven't fully reviewed it yet, but I did see that they increased the number of points in skirmishes. I think mostly the impact is going to be in the Blitz format rather than in the classic constructed format. Well, we should divide it into two parts. The one is the number of point changes for certain events, and then the other is the fact that they're going to be checking for living legend status more frequently now. So I already discussed about the point changes. For the points, I'm seeing it's going to be impacting mostly just in the Blitz format, which I think is fine. Because looking at it, there's a lot of heroes in Blitz right now. There's a lot of young heroes. There's a lot of heroes that are only in Blitz format. They don't have an adult version, which I think is a good way to start cycling or getting these heroes to rotate more. Blitz I've always viewed as a format that is more uh, variance dependent, and I think that the shake up in although despite it being the variance dependent, there hasn't really been a lot of living legends in Blitz, mainly because the number of Blitz events that occurs that have living legend points is not as many, obviously, as for classic constructed. So that could be what LSS is thinking right now, that they need to uh, be able to get more heroes to living legend in Blitz faster, specifically so that they have more room for the upcoming new young heroes that they do plan to to release. So overall, I think the changes are okay. We'll see, of course. No one can predict the future, least of all card players or us who have no insight whatsoever into LSS thinking. But I think the changes for the number of points in Blitz should be fine. For the number of changes in terms of how often they check for living legend status, I think that's also pretty good, in a sense that some players are saying that it's not that good because what happens is you start off with a you would start off with a hero on one. Oh, misplayed. You'd start off with a hero on one. See if we can undo that. You start off with a hero in the first week, and then afterwards it's just gone. The next week, doesn't give you enough time to adjust or change. But on one side, I think that happens in Blitz season. Might happen in Blitz season, but overall, I think it's good for the overall competitive community in CC, mainly because yeah, mainly because it does allow you to see ahead of time if there's, how do I say this? There's no guessing or waiting of like months in advance if a hero that is already tethering on living legends points will living legends, and you may need to suddenly change what you're bringing to a big tournament a week before the tournament. This way, you at least get a bit more of an advanced warning. Uh, in my opinion, and it also allows you to see things that if there's a hero that's leaning closer and closer to that, you can already start making plans and preparations ahead of time to like just practice with another hero instead of continuously running with the current hero that you have. Okay, so let's see. Uh, hmm. I think that's mainly all the stuff with regards to the changes. Um, big tournaments. Oh, yeah. Uh, pretty decent performance of a, well, no, not decent, spectacular performance of a Dash.io in one of the callings, the last callings. Uh, in terms of what I think of that deck, particularly when you compare it to like a Dromai um, match, it's it's actually scary for me. I am a bit afraid of that Dash.io deck. The sheer amount of aggression it brings to the table is worrying because I haven't played against it, so I'm not sure if my worry is just that unfounded worry for the sorry unfounded worry for the deck. But it is scary on how aggressive that deck can get. And how, because aggression and how wide it can go. Because aggression translates to board clear, which is always worrying for Dromai. At least for my style of playing Dromai, which is I rely mostly on a lot of um, board setup, taking it, being more patient with it. And if they clear the board, it's just not it's not encouraging. But we'll see. We'll see after skirmish if I'll be able to get some practice against that particular type of deck. But yeah, like I mentioned, it'll have to be until after skirmish, simply because I am more focused right now on just practicing my dash list for the upcoming skirmishes. I intend to attend 4 skirmishes locally. I don't think I not because I think I'll win a lot, but because seems fun to try and play uh 4 skirmishes. I also view it as a good way to palette cleanse because I've been playing. I skipped the last skirmish so I could focus on building my Dromai deck, and it was yielding some nice results. But then the tome came out, and all of my practice started like it didn't really get wasted. But I had to start practicing an entirely different list a week before calling Taiwan. So yeah, this is more of like a way to clear up the clear my mind of Dromai, and hopefully it will lead to some more interesting ideas, concepts when I go back to playing Dromai with a how you say a more clear mind. So yeah, that's it for the vlog part. The match isn't over yet, so I guess we can just continue on with this match. Discuss what I'm doing with this match. What I'm trying in this match is I'm actually trying a different approach on my dash versus dash matchup with this deck. Instead of trying to race the other dash, I'm simply trying to fatigue the enemy dash. That's why I was running an induction chamber into a pistol here. Yeah, we have a Fate Foreseen in our arsenal. We'll just cleanly block that. Block that 7. Should be coming 2 more attacks. I'm gonna keep that on top because I can arsenal that. And then I can use that on the next turn most likely. I just want to keep this blue T-bone so I can shoot twice. These other 2 are blockable for me. Can use these 2 for blocking. Lay waste. Can't be defended by equipment. Okay, so it's got incoming 5. No go again anymore, right? And you can boost. No resources. Won't be able to shoot with pistol. So yeah, we'll probably just block with 2 cards and then use my blue to shoot twice. So the idea of me doing fatigue against another dash is particularly because they have to spend more cards to throw damage at me compared to the amount of cards I need to spend to block them. And I can still always do 4 damage every turn. That's split between 2 attacks, which can be very, very awkward to block with. Well, not really awkward. You can block it with a clean 3, but it's not an efficient block because you're not maximizing the amount of blocks that you can have. Yeah, so this is exactly the situation where we want it to be. We want them to start blocking, which would mean that they'll only be able to attack less, and we'd be able to like block it with our hand, keep a blue, shoot 2 more times. So basically, I'm just trying to grind down the opponent, get a sneaky boosted attack in every once in a while, or actually it's a little risky, mainly because I do run non-mechanologist cards in the way of defense reactions, so it's a bit tricky indeed. Okay. Huh. We can. There's one more attack coming in. Yeah, let's just maximize our block here. Block with this. Zinc. Let's try to zinc the zipper hit. And I got it. The exact same card. Beautiful. Okay. Uh-huh. So we got an incoming 4. Um, if we take 4, we'll be down to 12. Hmm. I can shoot twice and then close it up with a zipper hit without boosting. Yeah, okay, I'll take the 4. It'll be in equal health. Alright. So we have 2. Hmm. Shoot first for 2. Mm-hmm. Do, 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 do. Okay. Go again. Reload that. And then we will throw this. No boost. That way we can arsenal the expedite and we can have a closer of 3 next turn instead of a closer of 2. Instead of can deal 5 instead of 4. Arsenal that. Okay, we got incoming combustible courier. For 4, we don't want that to hit. We can give up. Uh-huh. Okay, yep. And then there should still be one more. I'll see what the incoming attack is. T-bone for 3 will be down to 9. Yeah, no. And then a shot for 2. We'll take the shot for 2, will be a 10. And then we can shoot twice. Okay, so I'll shoot twice, split damage. Go again. Hmm. Yeah, okay. We can do this and then boost, risk it. Okay. Risk paid off. If he takes this, we shoot with the pistol. Well, take it or not, we still shoot with the pistol. And close it with that. So we will deal a total of... Yep, there's the block. And a pistol shot. Okay. Slowly trying to grind this out. This is coming in for 3. Okay, we'll use the sink below for that. And then we will sink a pulse wave harpoon. Try to get a blue. Oof, oh, that's bad. Zero to 60 coming in for 4. We'll be at 6. We'll be throwing 6. We'll be throwing 8 back. So we just take this. Yeah, we just take this. And it's an all red card, all red hand. No boost, please. Coming in for 8. 6 takes 2. Down to 2. So we just need to be purely defensive next turn. Block for a 9 total. Minimum. If I get a def react, I can block for 10 total. Okay. Yep, this is gonna be an interesting match. Okay. So he's going down to 2. Okay. Block for 9 total. Needs to present enough damage to try and kill me here. If not, I'll be forcing 2 cards off his hand next turn. 0 to 60. Okay. For 4. Block 3. Yeah, okay. I'll take 1. Let's see what the upcoming one is. Shot for 2. Okay, hang on, need to do math. What I can do is, okay, if I take this, I'll have a 3 hand grip. I can T-bone. That'll strip 1 card from his hand. T-bone. Boost. Assuming it doesn't screw up. Okay, I can T-bone. Boost. Assume we don't screw it up. It's 1 card off his hand. Shoot. which would strip 2 cards. That's 3 cards stripped from their hand. And then if I crack my boots, I can strip the last card from his hand, which would give me tempo, because next turn I'll have full grip, low life. That's a guaranteed win. But I might screw up. Now if I don't do that and block with Pulse Wave Harpoon now, I can shoot and then strip 2 cards from his hand. I still have how many? I still have one more defense reaction in the graveyard. 1 out of 18. I'll strip 2 cards from his hand. Now we're gonna keep doing this little dance until hopefully I can. I'm a little low on life already, so I think we will just risk it now. Don't want the video to last too long either, so we're gonna be taking a gamble. Okay, so we're gonna do this boost. Yes, okay, boost successful. Okay, yep, that stripped a card from hand. Load, shoot. Okay. Go again. Load. Shoot. Force a card. Oh, I just thought of a better way of doing this, because now I can hit you for 4. Only 3 card, no armor left to block. Gee. Alright, well, that's it for today's vlog slash Talishar game. If you have any questions, comments, feedbacks, please write them down in the comments. Also, like and subscribe. It does show me that you guys appreciate what I am doing and recording. So I will see you guys next week for either a vlog, or hopefully I can meet up with Christian and we can record the next episode of the actual Ash Neutral podcast. Thanks again, guys. Bye.